jazz, stuffing them shits in the safe. Got me a spot out the way. Nigga just trying to be safe.
Let's get to sports talk.
They lose to the Jazz. From the second quarter, they lost Ben Simmons. He went out with a shoulder injury. You see it right there. It's kind of a freaky little injury. They're calling it a sprained AC joint. They will do more testing today. Jalen, you've had an injured left shoulder for like, I don't know, 7 years now. What does this mean for him moving forward?
I don't anticipate that's going to be the type of injury that keeps him out really long. But I want to highlight something on that play that normally doesn't happen in today's game. Please rerun that play. And I want all of the fans to watch Royce O'Neal on defense. He didn't flop. He didn't fall. And look at his face. He shook his head like, nah, you ain't going through me. You're just a brick wall right here. That's how you play defense, everyone. Unlike the previous play where we saw with Eric Bledsoe. And that led to Ben Simmons actually getting injured. Now, here's a couple of problems as I tie this back to the Greek Freak. He improved his three-point shot. We saw him work on this game. We showed him making 4 threes. Remember in the preseason, Ben Simmons made 1 3? And they had a parade in Philadelphia on Broad Street.
Full parade.
And all of the media was celebrating. And I came on this program and said, you're not going to go from you're not going to go from not attempting shots outside of the paint to taking threes. So now that his shoulder's injured, over under, Jacoby, 5 threes this year for Ben Simmons. What you guess? I say under.
Way over. There's a lot of basketball left to play. Way over. I don't think this shoulder injury will be that serious, but we'll find out later. Way over. I'm definitely taking the over on 5 made threes. That's not hard. That's not hard to do. Jalen, we've already
we don't know what the injury gonna determine for him though, but it should be that much serious like that. But it can like put an art in his shot. Like if he try to shoot it can be kind of weird how he take a shot because you don't know how that shoulder gonna turn out. Because there's a lot of things that can happen inside your shoulder that you don't know that can mess with your shot. If you tempt one, it might come out awkward when you shoot the basketball. But it ain't nothing serious though. I feel like he can make 5 threes if they leave him over, or if he attempt to try to make one. But the shoulder injury, it can determine how he shoot, to be honest. But they say they're serious. It's like a sprain in the AC joint. I think it's like a sprain in the shoulder. But you gotta say how it's gonna determine how it is on the court once he come back. It ain't gonna keep him out that long, but you gotta say how it is once somebody forces him to shoot the basketball. That's how you gonna determine what that shoulder injury do.
Disrespected the referee. So I also want to point out something on that play that I liked. The no call. Not every contact is a call. Sometimes it's not an offensive foul or a defense foul. It's just contact. That was a good no call by the referee. Jalen, something happened. I need you to take us behind the curtain. Mike D'Antoni said that the Rockets are not in shape. He said they're not at peak physical fitness, and James Harden was asked about his fitness after the game. Let's check in with the beard.
We don't really practice a lot, so we're a vet team. He leaves it up to us to go out there in the game and compete at a high level and kind of work our way through conditioning that way. So,
Jalen, take us behind the curtain. How is it that you are a professional basketball player? A few weeks into the season, it's mid-November, and your coach and the players are still saying they're working themselves into shape.
I saw a little tit for tat there. Mike D'Antoni tells the media his team isn't in shape. James Harden tells the media his team doesn't practice. That's normally where you get in shape. You want the players to be working out all season, and I always highlight the fact that back in the day, players worked out, okay? Players nowadays, they train. It's 24/7, it's 365, there's no off season. So now all of a sudden when you have
Like, you can't be going through this in the mid-season. You supposed to have them in shape right now. That's probably explain why they don't get back on transition defense. That's explain why they play defense as well. Because they probably run the court and get tired quick. So their defense is be a little off. You know, they got a little offense in them. But that's explaining a lot of things when everybody get on the transition on them, they don't feel like running down the court. Y'all gotta get in shape now. How is y'all not in shape? And it's December. That's how you know this day and age, players don't try to get in shape. Some players do. Some players don't. Some players, I don't know what they do like that for real. They figure out a way to keep their weight down, but come on, man, you can't be doing it in the middle of the season, though. And then you telling your coach probably don't let you practice like that. That ain't a good look talking to the media. That mean y'all ain't practicing. That mean y'all just showing up to the facility chilling. That's what it sound like. You tell them, well, we don't practice. That's basically what you're saying. And you got to be in shape, man. You got to be ready to go. Like, you got to do that stuff before the season started, anything, like all season. You can't be coming to the season not in shape. Because when you get a team that like to run and y'all gas, that's a sign right there.
Training camp, there used to be two-a-days. The league doesn't allow two-a-days anymore. Players used to practice really frequently, even after they play heavy minutes sometimes. That doesn't happen anymore. Star players, between games, would practice heavy. That doesn't really happen as much as more. So now all of a sudden, like September in the NFL has become the new preseason. That's the exact same thing that's happening in the NBA in the early part of the year.
What's up? Thank you so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. Don't forget to download the ESPN app, and if you want more premium content, which you do, make sure that you subscribe to ESPN Plus.